is that? That's sister. Okay, bye. This video, I'm gonna walk you through a 5-step system in order to lose weight without having to sacrifice a lifestyle that you enjoy and time with your family. So losing weight can be so hard. And the absolute hardest part is when you are a busy mom, finding a plan that you can actually stick with long enough in order to lose the weight. I've been there, heck, I'm living it right now. I am a busy mom to 2 kiddos that are little, they don't go to daycare, we don't have a nanny, and I'm a licensed therapist running a private practice and a remote coaching program. So I totally understand. As a mom, have to have the energy in order to keep up with the demands of your daily life, and then also the energy to invest in yourself in order to actually lose the weight for good. As I learned a system that works, I had to share it, and I have literally used this system with hundreds of women and helped them lose lots of weight. I have 10 100-pound losers over the course of my professional journey, and I'm making this video for you in order to share some of those secrets. In this video, we're going to go over a little bit my own personal story, and I'm going to share some insights from that and how I got here. I'm going to teach you how to be able to know what your BMR is and how to set a caloric boundary for yourself. I'm going to help you develop a routine that you can totally eliminate having to rely on motivation when life comes your way in order to continue to make progress, and then how to develop a mindset for success. So if you're tired of struggling, you want to be able to stick with me, because we are going to talk about overcoming those frustrations in order to get you some results. There's no more fad diets. There's no more constantly feeling guilty, depriving yourself of foods that you love and time with your family and your friends. So let's dive in. So a little bit about myself personally. I have lost 30 pounds twice after 2 pregnancies in my mid-30s. My last pregnancy, I was considered advanced maternal age, and I lost that 30 pounds within 12 weeks of actually having my baby. So if you are struggling with some of that postpartum weight, whether you are 12 weeks in or you are 5 years post-baby, you're gonna wanna keep watching this. I started my health journey actually in my 20s. I had developed a lot of really unhealthy habits during college and unhealthy relationships, stress, and being unhappy with myself. I actually lost 45 pounds, kept it off for over a decade, and then I got pregnant for the first time. And I believed a lot of the stories that people told me of your body will never look the same after having a baby. Your stomach will never look the same. I heard I gained 50 pounds after I had kids, and I've never been able to lose that weight again. Once you get busy with your kids, you just don't even have time to take care of yourself. Like, I literally began to believe all these messages that were being thrown my way about, oh my gosh, I'm never going to be able to lose this weight after I have these kids, and my body's never going to be the same again. I began to accept that, and I realized it. So then I got fed up with hearing all these messages, and I literally told myself, like, this is complete BS. Like, I've lost the weight before. I know I can lose it again. And this is so much more than just losing weight. This is about having a healthy pregnancy. This is about being healthy after pregnancy. And most importantly, being able to model what healthy habits and what a healthy lifestyle looks like to my kids from a mind and a body approach. A framework that focused on nutrition, having support, having enough support and nutrition that I was giving to my body to support my energy levels that I needed to care for my baby while I was pregnant and even after I was pregnant. Creating some type of sustainable exercise program that actually was going to fit my lifestyle, and most importantly, managing stress and focusing on mindset. So fast forward, here we are. I was in a high-risk pregnancy just because of my age, and with baby number 2. And I'm at this point in my life closer to 40, and I look better than I did in my 20s and my early 30s. I have more energy even after having sleepless nights and fussy mornings with little ones. And I am able to now teach you a lot of those secrets that I discovered along the way to save you that frustration and this guilt. So let's get into secret number one. Secret number one is simply just understanding your BMR and how to set a calorie target. If you haven't heard of your BMR before, that's your basal metabolic rate. So you can Google it, just Google BMR, and I want you to Google a BMR calculator. There's tons of free ones online. Don't get fancy with it, just pick one. So from there, I want you to go in and enter some of your basic statistics, like what's your age, what's your height, what's your weight. I want you to then select that you are at a sedentary lifestyle. Okay, if you're trying to lose weight, you need to put that you're not very active, even if you are. So from there, once you have that BMR, and in the most simplest of terms, like BMR for dummies, I want you to consider that like that's how many calories you use just being you in a day. We want to be at a slight deficit when we are focusing on weight loss. There's a couple ways that we achieve that, and that's through our nutrition and through our exercise. But right now we're just going to focus on it from a nutritional standpoint and setting a calorie target. So once you have that BMR and you get that number, I then want you to take it and subtract 200 to 400 calories from it. That's a really nice, simple starting point in order to begin your weight loss journey. As just a little side note, there are 3,500 calories in 1 pound of fat. So you can do your own calculations if you are at a 200 calorie deficit or a 400 calorie deficit daily times 7. You can show how much you're estimated to lose towards that 1 pound of fat in a week. Super basic way in order to help you get started on knowing where to even start with how much food you need to consume on a daily basis if you are trying to lose weight. Now, for all those that are watching out there that are like, nope, that's not the way to go, I want you to know it's like that's not the end goal of where you stay. We have different phases that you're moving through during your weight loss journey. This is something that I work specifically with my clients on one-on-one as we have that progression from losing weight to having maintenance to then finding out where's that top of the line that we can be calorically in order to maintain and then next get our body to change in the way that we want. So if you're interested in scheduling a one-on-one, just for those watching, you can go into the link. I'm gonna your discovery session and you can get a one-on-one with me. We can get to know each other, start to uncover what some of your goals are and set some of those targets. Let's jump into secret number 2, building an exercise program that actually fits your schedule. Mistakes that women make is trying to force yourself into some type of exercise program that you just totally hate. So if you're a beginner and you're just starting out on your fitness and your weight loss journey, start with something small and realistic that actually can fit into your schedule. That may be going for a walk 15 to 20 minutes every single day. What we're looking for is something small that you can commit to daily and develop that consistency in order to gain some momentum in your weight loss journey. So I would love for you to aim to work out anywhere from 18 to 30 minutes a day. And just so you know, if you do anything for 18 minutes a day as you develop any type of habit, you are going to be better than 97% of the world. And that's pretty incredible with just 18 minutes a day. Go into the description and there is a done in a day program where I will do all your fitness programming, lay out your nutritional guidelines, and help you create some goals and objectives over this next 30 days so you have a very clear path. And then you'll actually get 24/7 messaging support directly with me and how I can best support you if you hit any roadblocks. So check that out in the description. Jumping into secret number 3. So food strategies to lose weight and actually keep it off. When you are just starting out, you need to track your food. I know there's some that may be totally against this and be like, I totally hate tracking. Well, how are you supposed to know how much food you're consuming and get out of this emotional state that so many women carry along when they're trying to lose weight? Once you develop this skill set, you can choose to track or not track, whatever suits you and your lifestyle. But when you're just starting out, I really want to emphasize the importance of gaining that knowledge and having that skill set of knowing this is what a certain amount of food looks like, and then being able to go in and develop an advanced skill level even from there. I really emphasize wanting to take the emotion out of losing weight. There's no good foods, bad foods. Like, we want to look at it from a strictly numbers, data standpoint, and this is one way that you can do that. Secret number 4, how to manage life and not lose motivation. So this is where the real magic begins to happen, because you have busy schedules, there's unplanned events, sick kids can totally throw you off for an entire week, and it can derail your weight loss plan quicker than anything else. But I want you to listen here. Life is guaranteed to happen. So unless you acknowledge and face the fact that you are going to have adversity along your journey, you are going to continue to stay stuck. Planning for adversity. You want to acknowledge, what are all the challenges that could potentially come up along your weight loss journey? Like, just let it free flow. And then from there, begin to come up with a strategy that is going to help you stay on track if sick kids happen. And that right there is just taking pen and paper, or grab an Excel sheet, open up an Excel sheet on your computer, and just begin to make a column. What are all the challenges that I could face? What are all the things on one side that are going to throw me off? And then I want you to begin to think about and come up with a list of strategies in order to overcome the adversity in the life that is guaranteed to happen. In the description, I have a Master Your Mindset workbook that addresses just this. It's a download. You can go and check it out and have this help prompt you and get you started on developing your mindset. Secret number 5 is how to get your mindset rewired for success. Your mind is going to be your biggest enemy and your biggest ally when it comes to achieving your dream body. Now that you've identified the things that have been holding you back, the life situations, the thoughts, I want you to start rewiring the way that you think and the way that you talk to yourself. So one of my favorite exercises is RAS. RAS is a way to rewire your thinking, and I'll go ahead and link some of my favorite videos down that you can check out. Okay, is going to be huge along your weight loss journey. So once I learned these secrets to losing weight and began to implement these into my daily routine, I have been able to lose the weight, keep it off, most importantly, and I never fear going backwards and to being fluffy when I was 45 pounds heavier and just completely unhappy and forcing myself to try to be perfect, deprive myself, and sacrificing doing things that I love. So with this system, I know that you can lose the weight for good too. You just need to begin to start small. What I went over here, these secrets may seem so simple, and I am all about simplicity, but I tell you, they work. You can begin this process immediately right now, today, by putting into place these simple steps, and then there is no end to the possibilities and being able to dive deeper and deeper. So in your coaching program, that's something that you're gonna be able to go into. Hire a coach, have a mentor, find a friend, somebody that's gonna be able to support you along your journey. Okay, so the biggest factor in losing weight is creating a plan for success. So even if you are just completely not ready to jump into your weight loss goals, I do want to be able to offer something to you to help you get started. I came up with a 42-day detox that you can click in the description. You can click the link in the description and download completely for free to be able to have a meal plan that is set out for you on a week-to-week basis to begin to follow and gain some momentum in your weight loss journey. So I hope you found this 5-step system to losing weight completely helpful, and you're not having to sacrifice a ridiculous amount of time with your family and deal with any of that guilt, and actually enjoy life and enjoy this process. I'm Seisha. I'm a licensed counselor and a personal development coach.
B-roll!
Look, who is that? That's sister. Okay, bye.
Later.